Hey, hi. So in this live training sessions, we are going to discuss about the one of the most important part. Okay, that is normalization. Okay, and what is the normalizations? Why we need the normalizations and all that stuff. Okay, so this topic is related to the all the previous topics. Okay, if you went
Hmm.
through all this topic, it will be very easy for you to connect with this topic.
Hmm.
Okay. So, and this is again one of the most important and favorite interview questions. This is the fixed interview questions for the freshers. Okay, they will ask you the what is the normalizations. Okay, so
Yeah.
I always believe in teaching in a practical way instead of the theoretical way, because if I
Hmm.
ask you can get the definitions from Google or book, right? So normalization is the
Hmm.
form of process of organizing the data, redundancy, data integrity. You will not understand anything from this, right? So I
Hmm.
always believe in helping the students, to learn from the text scenarios, learn from the real-time scenarios, and then we'll meet to this definition, and you'll understand it easily. Okay. So for just theoretical point of view, just understand normalization is the database. Normalization DBMS is the process of organizing data to reduce the redundancy. Okay, and improve the integrity, and by structuring the database into the tables and establish the relationship between them. Okay, so
Yeah.
based on our understanding, okay, based on our previous sessions, what you understand from this? Okay, let me know anything, whatever your understanding. I'm okay with that, because I'm here to explain everything in detail, but just give a try.
Okay.
Yeah.
Uh, Organizing data means, when we are organizing the data into
Okay,
rows and columns.
yeah, sorry to cut you. Just to give
Yeah,
you
yeah, sure.
just to give you the hint, just to give you the
Mhm.
hint. Okay, you can consider these three tables, right? Customer, order, and order details. What was the
Yeah.
problem in that? Why we separate out this? Okay, so based on this scenario, you can correlate with this definition.
Yeah, organizing the data means, is it like recording the data into rows and columns
Mm-hmm, correct.
and reduce redundancy and improve data integrity. Um, mm,
By structuring them into the tables and establish the relationship between them. So if you remember, we have separated out the tables
oh,
and how we create the relations between them,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
right? With primary key and foreign
By
key, right?
yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, so this is what it's saying, right? This definition is saying
Mm.
the tables and establishing the relationship between them. So how we define the relationship between them? With primary key and foreign key, right? So
Yeah.
how we keep the integrity between them with the primary key and foreign key, we keep the integrity, right? So the
Mm.
customer order, customer detail, that customer ID only should be available in the order details, right? So we have
Mm.
created this data integrity, right? And the
Yeah.
structuring all this and organizing the data into the tables and the relationships. So we created multiple tables, right? Like
Yeah.
customer, order, and
All the
then
details.
order detail,
Mm.
right? And
Mm.
product. So we separate out
Yeah.
this all this, right? So we understand this. If we keep all this data in one table, there will be duplicate data, there will be no data
Mm.
integrity, even in problem for to maintain, and all the steps. So we'll understand this practically again. Okay, so I'm going again into the basic, because this topic is very very important. If you understand
Sure.
this, your SQL journey will be very easy. Okay, because this is the
Mm.
basic of the SQLs, right? The way the
Okay.
joins, the DDL, DML commands. So the same way, normalization is again a simple and basic part of the SQL. If you understand this, and if you explain this scenario in an interview, okay, your chances
Mm.
to get selected is more than 50 to 60% with only one question. Okay, with only
So
one.
it's only related to primary key and foreign key? Is it limited to only these two constraints?
No, there is a lot of constants, but this is the one example, right? How we can build the relationship
Ah,
between the
exactly.
tables,
Yeah.
right? So this is the primary key and foreign key. Okay.
Even the
S-
joins?
Yes, join is also important,
Yeah.
because see, we
Got it.
separate out the
Yeah.
tables. Now I want meaningful data. So what we did a join, right?
Mhm.
So you will
Yeah, yeah.
understand the why joins, why normalizations.
Got it.
We are
Yeah.
going to do the normalization, and that's why we need a joins, because we are
Hmm.
separating out the tables. customer tables, order details
Yeah.
tables, product tables. I have added the data, I have normalized the data tables.
Hmm.
But now I want a meaningful data. I can't go and show order ID, order the customer ID to the customer, right? I have to show them a meaningful data. So that's why I need
Yeah.
a join based on that IDs, and I can show them meaningful data. I can't show that product ID to the customer, right? Customer
Hmm.
will not understand what is the product ID. I want to show the what is the product name for this product ID, right?
Hmm.
So I want to
Is
show them.
it like, data cleaning, normalization means cleaning data?
Data cleaning is something different. Okay, so let's say I have the
Hmm.
duplicate data or I have some invalid data, so
Yeah.
I will clean up that data. So that is the next step.
Clean.
Okay, that
Yeah.
is maintenance
Okay.
maintenance step. So we'll come
Yeah.
to that as well. That is part of cleanup
Sure.
or maintenance. But
Yeah.
again, we'll understand in detail. Okay, because
Yeah.
I love to teach in a way that first to understand what is the problem. If you understand
Got.
the problem, then you'll understand. Then oh, okay, why need of the normalizations? Okay,
Hmm.
the yesterday we have seen, right? So for one query, right, that to get the top third highest salary. So what is the problem in
Hmm.
first approach? So then we go for the second approach, right?
Yeah.
So actually, this is what I used to teach in a way that okay. So let's create one table. Okay, you'll understand in detail. Okay, let's
Yeah.
create table. Okay, help
Yeah.
me with the syntax. Okay, so I want to create
Create
one
table customer.
customer. Yeah,
Yeah.
customer. Let's say customer order detail.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
we are creating one
Yeah.
customer order detail. So you can help me with the uh, attributes for this. Okay, attributes. You can call it attributes, properties, or columns. Okay, for this table.
Hmm.
Okay, so let's go with
Customer name,
customer ID first.
ID, yeah, customer ID, int, identity, 1, 1,
Hmm,
primary key.
correct.
We don't,
Sounds good.
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Customer ID and customer name,
Hmm,
customer name worker 100.
okay.
Product, no, we are
Customer
not doing that.
address.
Customer address, yeah. Again, worker 100 or 500.
Correct. Because address will be long.
Hmm.
Let me take customer mobile number.
Mobile number, yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay.
Integer.
Correct.
Hmm.
Okay. Next, I want to add product details and the order detail as well for this customer because I'm keeping everything in one table, customer order details. Okay.
Okay, okay, okay,
So
then
let's
no.
go and add, let's say
Product name.
product name. Sorry,
Product name, worker,
100.
100. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Let's say I want to add a product address as well. Sorry, I mean product price.
ID. Product
Product
ID.
price.
Okay.
Yeah, you can add that product ID, not a problem.
Hmm.
But just we are not adding the product ID because I'm directly adding the product name here. Okay. So that
Hmm. Got
product
it.
ID
Yeah.
will come into when we separate out these things. Actually, I want to show you the problem first and then we'll separate out
Hmm.
this. Okay.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So product price, again, I'm adding as an integer, let's say. Okay. This is my product price. Let me
Hmm.
add a product uh, quantity. How many quantity you are taking? One, two, or three, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Quantity. I'm keeping this as again integer. This is all about the product detail. Now let me add
Hmm.
some properties related to the order. Okay, so what should be the properties related to the order
O-
detail?
Order
Order.
ID.
Okay, for now we'll not keep the order ID because this is one table, so we are adding everything here.
Okay.
Okay, so
Yeah. Shipped. Order
or-
date.
order date, correct. Okay, and this is date time.
Date time.
Hmm,
Shipped.
correct,
Shipped will be bit,
correct,
I guess.
perfect.
Yeah. And shipped amount. Did we write amount? No,
Product
no,
amount,
yeah,
we
yeah,
added the
it's
product price
that
and product quantity. We
ordered.
added the product price and product quantity, so we can order total amount. That's not problem, right?
Yeah, yeah,
That will work, right? Order
yeah.
total amount because might be this is the product price and this is product quantity. So let's say you
Or
enter the two
can we
products.
write order quantity also? We can do that also.
So here
No.
we added right product quantity.
Sorry. Yeah.
So this is my product, let's say iPhone, and I have ordered price is 1 lakh, and let's say I ordered a
Mm.
two quantity. Again, I
Mm.
ordered one more product, let's say I ordered the TV, and the quantity is
Mm.
again one, and price is 40,000. So these are the
Mm.
two entries I ordered. But I want to
Yeah.
check total order amount, right? Order total amount.
Mm.
So that is your total amount to be paid, right?
Mm.
Okay. So let me add this as integers. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I had a doubt here,
Hmm.
like, order
Yeah.
amount, int after int. Today, I was practicing,
Hmm.
and I don't know, like, before also I've practiced today. I don't know what happened. After int, I had not put the comma,
Hmm.
and it was showing error for some schemas. And when I dropped the table and again created, so is there any, like, rule
Hmm.
for the last, yeah.
Last column.
Yeah, last column, yeah.
Yes, after the last column, you not need to put the comma, otherwise you'll get the error.
No, but for some, I don't know. Today, like, when I was practicing, it showed, there is an error. For some, it was showing like normal command successfully. I don't know what
Okay,
was wrong.
let's
Yes.
try here. Okay, let me
Yeah.
let's do this. Okay, it's working, right?
It's still happening, yeah.
And if I execute this, it's working. Okay.
Mhm.
Drop table if exists, and if I do, okay, interesting.
Yeah, because I got so much of error and I was so confused, like, where am I going wrong?
Okay. Okay, so in the next times, if you next time if you face the same error, now just take a screenshot and send me on the WhatsApp. Okay, I will
Yeah,
immediately,
yeah,
maybe I
sure.
can give you the reason for that. Okay, so the standard practice is that you not need to pass technically the
Exactly,
comma
right?
separate, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I was doing, yeah.
so this after giving this column, okay, after in the last column as well, if you give the comma, and you can add some constraint like you added the primary key here. So instead of that
Mm.
giving the primary key here, you can go and create a primary key here as well. Okay, the constraints
Okay.
and some syntax is there where you can add the primary key as well, and you can give some
Mm.
primary key meaningful name for that as well. So this is again advanced syntax. Okay, but
Mm.
considering the level one, we are not going in details. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'll show you the interesting part as well. Okay, so just remember for the last column, don't give this comma. Okay, and
Yeah,
just
yeah.
create your table, and it should work. Okay, and
Yeah.
going forward, if you face any such a error, and if you're stuck,
Sure,
just
sure.
take a
Yeah.
screenshot and give me in the WhatsApp. Okay, I will
Yeah.
help you on that. So
Mm.
this is my primary. This is my customer order table is created. Okay, now let's go here. In which database it's created? Amazon sample DB. Okay,
Mm.
let me create in Amazon DB. Okay, now let me refresh. Let me go here, and I want to show you the definition for this. Okay, so just select this table. Okay,
Yeah.
refresh and just select this table. Just right click here, go to script as create a new query window. Okay, so
Mm.
you'll get that syntax. Okay, so
Mm.
this is the schema. Okay,
Hmm.
right,
Okay.
identity and not null. It by default is mention it as a not null because it's identity
Mm.
column, and you can see that, right, so it mentioned on primary. Okay,
Yeah.
so by default it will create a primary key on this identity column. Okay, this is what the syntax for this.
Mm.
So this is some advanced levels just code
If
syntax that it.
if
Hmm,
we close this query, how
hmm.
can I reopen it by doing this method?
Yeah. If I close this, or even if you
Yeah.
close your syntax, if you
Mhm.
once run and if
Yeah.
you close this, you can go just refresh your database, just right clicks and go to the script table as create to new query
Okay.
window. Okay,
Okay.
and then you can save this. Okay, as well,
Okay.
but make sure you have
So
created this and it should be
can we continue editing in that only, or like should we open new query window for that? Like today while
where.
I was practicing, I closed this query,
Mhm.
and when I went back to practice again, I was like confused, like where do I I don't know where it went, the
Okay,
script.
Okay, no, that's problem. Sometimes if you forget to save now, okay, just but make sure you execute that scripts. Then only the schema will be available here. Okay,
Mhm.
so then you can go here, you can open the scripts and you can add edit here as well. No, that's not a problem. Okay, so
Okay.
let's say this is my table, right? I want to add one more column. Let's say XYZ, right? Integer.
This it was very confusing for me to read, like because it had so many things in
Hmm.
written in blue or something. I
Yeah,
was
yeah, yeah, right. I
not
understand. When it
reading.
generate the schema from this system level, it adds few things. Okay, but try
Then
to
I
understand.
dropped the whole table. Maybe I deleted once and again I created the database because I was so confused.
Yeah, 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 that's fine. Okay, so for examples, now this is the schema, system generated schema, right? From this. So
Mhm.
let's say I added one column XYZ. I can drop and create. So I will get this, right? Select, drop and create. Okay, so now I
Hmm.
added extra columns. That's not a problem. You can do anything. You can do n number of times drop and create because it's your own systems. You can create
Hmm.
multiple databases, multiple
So we
tables.
don't get this one. Like, is there any way that,
Hmm.
can I get the same schema again?
This same schema
Yeah,
that
like
you
if
have
I
written.
accidentally close the query,
Hmm.
is there any way like I can get this same schema without being confused?
So best part is that always go and save this. Okay, so just save your file. Okay, just go to the file.
Mhm.
Okay, and here's options, right? So save or save as. So you can go and
Mm-hmm.
store into your file locations. Okay,
Okay.
just create your folder and save there. Create your one
Okay.
project folder and save your step one, step two, or day one, day two, like that.
Okay.
So and you
Okay.
save there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and you'll get that. Okay, so sorry, might be this is the basic things I forgot to explain, but you have to
No,
save
no,
your
it's all
projects,
right. Yeah.
right? So the
Yeah.
way you save your documentations and all your projects, right? The
Mm.
same way you have to save this document, save this file as a document, okay, in your folder on your local machine. Okay,
Okay.
and maybe just try to keep this backup on your G drive or on your cloud base. Okay, so just save aside
Okay.
because sometimes
Mm.
your local machine get crash, sometimes memory
Yeah.
issues. So just try to make sure that keep in just connect to your G drive. Okay, if you can see,
Mm.
I
Yeah.
also connected to G drive. Okay, so just go
Mm.
and save this to on your Google Drive as well. So I'm
Mhm.
connected to the
Yeah.
Google Drive. So I used to keep on
Mm.
my Google Drive. Okay,
Okay.
at the same time when I keep on the local machine. Okay,
Mm. Yeah.
so let's go here. Okay, this is my table now. Okay, execute, and let's go select the star from customer.
Mm. Order.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's add something, some data here. Okay, insert
Mhm.
into order details. Okay, and values. Okay, and I have to give in brackets. So I'm not passing the column values here. Okay, that is optional for you, but best
Mm.
practice is that you have to pass the column values here. Okay,
Yeah.
so that is the best
Mm.
practice actually, because it will match. Because in futures, let's say you have created one project, so one tables, and let's say
Mm.
someone added one column into this or deleted one column into this, it will
Mm.
create, it will fail your script. So always
Yeah.
make sure to have the good practice to add these columns. Okay, here.
Mm.
Okay, so for just to save the times, I'm not adding this column. Okay, so by
Okay.
default it will consider, let's say I've passed the 6 values, so it will by default it will map to these columns. Got it?
Okay. Yeah.
So let me add customer ID, its identity column, so I not need to add, right?
Mm.
Yeah, I'm adding Suma Nike. Okay, and let's say
Yeah.
address is Bangalore. Okay, and then mobile numbers I'm adding, so this is
Mm.
1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 1. Product
Mm.
name, let's say we're adding a chair, right?
Mm.
Then product
Product.
price, let's say we're adding 1500. Okay,
Yeah.
then product
Product.
quantity, let's
Um,
say 6.
yeah.
Okay, let's say add get date
Mhm.
is minus 6.
One. Oh,
That means you ordered this 6 days back. Okay,
yeah.
and then
Shipped. One.
shipped it 1, let's say. Okay, then okay, and let's
The
say shipped
total
1, order
amount.
total amount, let's say we can do this calculations 15.
90,000.
90,000, correct?
Sorry, 9,000.
Yeah,
It's 9,000.
yeah, that's fine. Okay, order amount. And now, well, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What happens here? If I do an insert, I can see some error. Okay,
Incorrect syntax, no
values,
value.
values.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, and now I
Yeah.
can see that I inserted that. This sounds
Mm,
good.
yeah.
Okay, now let's go and do few more shopping for Suma.
Mm,
Okay, this is the remain same. Okay,
yeah.
so let's say in second order, let's say you have one more column. Okay, you want to add one more mobile number. Okay,
Mm,
so instead of this, so mobile number it will take integers only. Okay, so
yeah.
so I want to add as a comma separated, but instead of that, let's say let's go for the this address. Okay, so instead of Bangalore, you want to add another address as well along with that. Okay, so what is the native place here? You said
Bijapur.
Vijapur. Let's say add Vijapur. Okay, instead of Bangalore, you want instead of Vijapur, uh, you
Yeah.
want on Vijapur. Okay, instead of Bangalore.
Mm,
Let's say these two orders. Okay,
yeah.
now and again, this is again same chair, same quantities, but you want on the Vijapur side. Okay,
Yeah.
now let's say here you want a laptop, but
Mm,
that you want on the Bangalore side only. Okay,
mm,
and again the quantity is 1. Okay, and let's say sorry, quantity is 1 and price is let's say a 75K. Okay, so
mm,
your total amount is again the same. Okay,
yeah.
now let's say these are the 3 orders for you. Okay, now let's add sorry, coffee and so one order we already inserted. Let me add 2 more data. Okay, and
Mm,
now let's go and add Kiran Par. These are the 3 orders for me. Okay,
yeah.
so let's say I want to order for Pune, and let's say my mobile number is 45312331. Okay, so
Yeah.
this is my same mobile number here. Let's say here's I'm ordering TV. Okay, for Pune address. Let's say quantity is 140,000. Okay, and order quantity is 1 and the same 40,000 1 2 3.
Yeah.
Okay, now let's say I'm ordering something for Pune and something for my hometown. Okay,
Mm,
okay, so I'm ordering again the same chairs. Okay, so same quantity. Okay, that's fine. Maybe
mm,
I ordered this 8 days back, but let's say it's still not shipped for me, so I'm adding it
mm,
as a 0.
mm,
Okay, and again I'm ordering something for my friend, let's say to the Mumbai address.
mm,
Okay, and then my mobile number is same. I'm ordering the laptop, let's say for my friend. Okay, and order is same, everything is same. Okay, that's fine. Now let's go and execute this. Okay, arithmetic conversions fail for the expressions of the integer data type. So what is the problem here is that for this
okay.
mobile numbers, I think it's creating a problem. Order amount is fine. Okay, let me add
If
this
you're
again.
trying
Okay, so it's saying arithmetic operations converting expressions to data, arithmetic overflow error converting expressions to data type integer. Okay,
okay.
so it's taking more than limit of the integers might be. Okay, so
Mm,
let's try here. Okay, now it's working
yeah.
fine, right? We'll understand in detail about the integers, right? What is the size it takes,
Mm,
and if we enter more than this size, it will give this
yeah.
arithmetic error to you. Okay, so now let's go and do a select star from customer order details. Okay,
Mm,
now you have to tell me what is the problem in this database table, or you can consider this is a design and this is the table, right? So
Mm. It is very, clubbed,
Hmm.
Yeah. You can't see like it's not normalized.
Correct. So
Yeah.
what is the first problem you can see here? The duplicate data, right?
Yeah.
Duplicate data. So just imagine if one customer, Suma, having the 10 years on Amazon, and in 10 orders, 10 years, you might be ordered thousands time. So in the
Mm.
thousands times, Suma Naik will be there in the database. So it's unnecessary space is there, right? Duplicate data, right? So
Yeah.
that leads to space utilizations, right?
Mm.
More space utilization, right? Correct. This
Yeah.
is the first problem, right? Second problem is that, can you see, let's say this is Bangalore and Vijapur that you added, and I added
Mm.
Pune and Satara. So tomorrow just I want to update the address, okay? Instead of Satara,
Mm.
I want to, let's say I want to add address of my hometown, okay? Let's say
Mm.
my Taluka Khatau, I want to add here. But it's very difficult to update that, right?
Yeah.
Because how I can go and I have to do multiple operations, right? So instead of Satara,
Mm.
just do this and blah blah blah. So it is very difficult to update as well, right? So
Yeah.
difficult to maintain, right? Difficult to maintain
Mm.
and update
Yeah.
scenarios, right? So this is one more problem, right? So,
Mm.
and let's say tomorrow you want to update the let's say tomorrow you want to update the Suma Naik, okay? So let's say
Yeah.
you want to update it only with the initials, okay? Suma Ian. So you have to update thousands time into this
Yeah.
table, right?
Mm.
So that is again one more problem, right? So for updates there is problem. So these are the multiple problems with this design, right? Okay.
Yeah.
So now let's go to the definitions. What is definition is saying? Normalization in data, DBMS, is the process of organizing data to reduce the redundancy. Okay, yeah,
Mm.
you can see, right? Yeah, yeah, here you can see the redundancy, right? That means
Mm.
duplicate data, redundancy,
Yeah.
right? So duplicate data. So what normalization is saying? Just organizing data to reduce the redundancy. Okay, first thing.
Mm.
Second is improve the data integrity. Improve the data integrity means this is my customer order, right? So and I have to
Mm.
correlate with order details. I have to correlate with product. Again, this is a problem with the product as well, right? Chair,
Yeah.
laptop, that duplicate data is
Mm.
coming. I'm not able to integrate between the customer and the
Mm.
product, because there's a lot of products with duplicate data, right? So
Yeah.
I'm not able to integrate them properly. I'm
Mm.
not able to find the proper relationship between the customer and the order and the products, because all data is clubbed, there's
Yeah.
duplicate data and all that stuff. So reduce the redundancy, okay? Improve the data integrity, okay, by
Mm.
structuring database into the tables and establish the relationship between them, okay? So what it's saying, the to avoid all this problem, just separate out this table, customer table, order details tables, product details tables,
Okay.
separate out this table.
Mm.
So it will help us to avoid this duplicate data. We can save the space, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, again it will be difficult to it will difficult to maintain for us, right? So that means if we go and if we separate out the tables, let's say I created a customer master table. So if I want to add middle name for Suma, I just have to update only once, not from the thousand times,
Yeah.
right?
Mm.
So this is the second thing. Let's say
Mm.
third thing is that I want to update your address. Okay. So there is again a
Mm.
difficulty because there are the two address. So
Yeah.
what if I go and create a separate customer and address detail tables? So I can
Mm.
create a separate table for this, and I can add two entries into the customer address. So I can update anytime your first address or second address. So I will have the separate rows. So it will be easy
Mm.
for me to update, right?
Yeah.
Right. And it will help to keep me the relationship between them, right? So I can correlate between the primary key and foreign key, the customer ID,
Mm.
product order ID. So I can keep the relationship between them, right? So this is what the exactly the problem in these tables. And because of to solve this problem, we are organizing data into the separate tables. Okay.
Able.
So
Yeah.
now I
Mm.
hope you understand about these
Yeah.
definitions, right? So now we are going to do this practically. Okay. We already did in our previous sessions, right? So if you understand and if you go through all these tables, you will understand this, okay, because we already separate out this, right? That
Yeah.
customer tables we have separated out. We separated out order details tables. We separated out order details
Yeah.
table as well, right? So you can understand all this if you went through all these videos. But still we have to understand what is the first normalizations from, okay?
Yeah.
First normalization form, second normalization form.
Okay.
ENF, you can call it a second normalization form. There's a third normalization form. So considering the L1, we'll understand these three first, okay? And there's advanced level, okay? Now there's a 3.5 means Boy's code rule. Also there's fourth normal form and fifth normal form. So we not need to go in that much detail, okay? Because that will create more complexity. So considering this EL1 program, we will focus more on to get into the first. We'll get into the that confidence, right? First you'll understand the basic things, so automatically
Yeah.
then you will understand if these things, then it will be easy to understand these things. So
Okay.
we'll go through this first normal form, second normal form, and third normal form, okay? Now, okay, so I have pointed out few things, okay? First normal form, second normal form, and then third normal form, okay? So let's go with first normal form first. Okay, so what is first normal form? Each column should have atomic values, okay? Each column should have the atomic individual values. That means, so this is my table, right? In this table I will show you. So if you can see this, there's Bangalore comma Vijay, you have the two addresses.
Yeah.
So that is a problem to maintain the difficulties, right? So update and all that stuff. So first normal, what first normal form is saying, each column should have the atomic and individual values. So each column should have single value. Let's say I have the two mobile numbers. It should not be
Yeah.
comma separated two mobile number, because it's difficult to update which one and how you can update this mobile number, right? So if
Yeah.
I add a two mobile number, it will be difficult. Even if I add a two address, it will be difficult to update. But if I want to update this address, I can update this very easily, right? Because there is only one Bangalore address. So I can update
Yeah.
this. Instead of Bangalore, let me add the street, flat number and all that stuff. So I can add here. But here it's difficult, right? So for which
Yeah.
address you will add the flat number for Bangalore Vijay. So that's what
Yeah.
it's saying, that it should be a single value. Okay, this is your first normal form. Got it?
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, what is the second normal form? It's saying it's all non-key attributes must be depends on whole primary key attributes. Okay,
Gosh.
so we'll understand what is non-key attributes and what is the okay. All non-key attributes must be depends on the primary key attributes. Now, if you can see here, the customer ID is my primary key attribute, right?
Yeah.
So what it's saying, your all non-key attributes. Okay, so if this is my key attributes, right? So other will be my non-key attributes, right? All are my other are non-key attributes. So all these
Yeah.
attributes should be depend on my primary
Depend.
key attribute,
Yeah.
right? So now tell me, for customer ID, this is my primary key, key attributes. Okay, this is my primary key, right? Primary key attribute. Okay, you can call it as a primary key. That means
Yeah.
it's a key attributes. It should be depends on all the non-key attributes. Okay,
Hmm.
so what are the attributes which is related to the customer?
Customer
Customer name,
name,
correct?
customer address,
Address, right? And
customer
customer mobile
mobile number.
number,
Yeah.
right? So these are the
Yeah.
three attributes related to my customer
Got
only,
it.
right? So I should
Mhm.
not go with adding the product name. Let's say I have the
Okay.
thousands of products in my database. So should I add
Mm.
the thousands of products for this customer? No, because,
No.
right? Because I can add only the products which is ordered by that customer. So this is
Yeah.
again wrong, right? So this attribute should
Mhm.
not be part of my customer table. So I have to separate out the customer tables, okay, with primary key and adding the customer name, address, and the mobile number, right? So that
Mm.
is what exactly we did in our session, right? We have separate out
Mm.
the, we have already separate a customer table, right? And we have created a
Yes.
primary key for that, primary key
Mm.
for the customer ID, right? So we already implemented this and separate out this table,
Mhm.
right? Got it?
Yeah.
So this is what the exactly second things it's saying, okay?
Mm.
And this is what the second normal form, right? So all non-key attributes should be depend on my primary key, okay? And so when I'm saying the second normal form, it should follow the first normal form plus second normal form, Okay.
Okay.
When I'm saying the third normal form, it should follow all the rules of the second normal form, and that then again will be the third normal form. Okay. Now you can
Mm-hmm.
see that no transition dependency. Okay, non-key attribute should not be depend on another non-key. Okay.
Hmm.
So if you remember, okay, in we have created only two tables right here. In one of
Yeah.
our example where it's order details. Let's say order
Mm.
details. So let's me go and do select star from order details.
Yeah.
So what it's saying, I ordered order ID, right? This is my customer ID, and this is my
Mm.
product name, right?
Yeah.
So what it's saying, let's say I'm adding here product ID. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what third normal form is saying,
What?
there should not be a transitive dependency between the non-key attributes. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's the reasons what we did for this order details. We again separate out this product ID, product name. We again separate out this product table, right? And we have created a separate product table. And
Mm-hmm.
instead of this product name, we have added a product ID here,
Okay. Hmm.
right?
Yeah.
So that's what that when you have the transitive dependency on the non-key attributes, so there should not be no transitive dependency. Okay, non-key attributes should not depend on the another key.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so we'll understand this practically. We'll
Mm.
separate out this table, and for this first normal form, second normal form, and third normal form. Okay, and we'll
Yeah.
understand in detail. Okay,
Yeah.
so let's go and uh, you know here is my table. So instead of this, I have the schema here, right?
Hmm.
Where is my schema? Mhm. Here is my schema, right? So we'll separate out this table, right? So
Hmm.
instead of let me copy this. Okay, so for first normal form, what we'll do, we'll separate out
Yeah.
this customer table. So instead of
Hmm.
this, there will be my customer table. Okay,
Okay.
copy, and this is my customer table. I will keep customer ID, customer name, address, and customer mobile number. That's it, right? So we'll remove this.
Hmm.
Okay, Control X, and you can see I will keep these details. Let's say copy this.
Hmm.
Let's say this is my order details.
Hmm.
Now I have to keep here order ID, right?
Order ID. Yeah.
Integer, primary key, and identity. Okay.
Identity. Yeah.
Then I can do have the order date, shipped, order amount, product ID, and
Hmm.
product price, like this.
Yeah.